Hey guys, this is GamerCow. We're in the desert resorts of Pokemon Black, my random Nuzlocke play. I'm sorry it's been a little while since I've played this. It's kind of been because my throat's not been that great, and partly because I was waiting for people to say whether or not I should get a Pokemon here. But I also wanted to bring one thing up. Regarding the nickname stuff, I do not necessarily want nicknames for Pokemon that I don't ask for. I mean, you can put them down, but I'm largely going to ignore ones that I kind of like. You know, Rattata Cracker Sing is a perfectly reasonable nickname, and I don't exactly want to change that at all. So unless I specifically ask for a nickname for a Pokemon, if you leave one in the comments, I'm probably not going to change it. I mean, in the end, it is my playthrough as one thing, but it's also because changing the nickname of the Pokemon every 2 seconds would be a terrible idea, and I really just don't want to do that. So yeah, that's my little thing of that. The couple of people who I talked to, counted this as a different area. Pika says I should count this as a different area. Technically, there's a difference in the music and a slight difference in the encounter. Not rates as such, but the Pokemon. You can get Sigaloof here usually, and you can't get that outside of this part of the resort. You know, the outside area's got something else, I can't remember what it is. But yeah, there's a slight difference in that, and I guess that's good enough for me to go with. So yeah, I'm gonna catch a Pokemon here, but not before I fight this guy, because why not? I'm basically just going to spend this episode exploring the whole desert resort bit here. I'm probably going into the Relic Castle proper as well. So yeah, that's what's going to happen here. There's an item which I definitely want in this place, and I will hopefully get pretty soon. So, whatever. Now, Solis is interesting for this particular area, because no matter which ability it's got, it won't be affected by the sandstorm. Because it's either got Magic Guard that blocks out everything except direct damage and attacks, or it has Overcut, like mine does, so it actually protects against that stuff. And why does every single Psychic type have Light Screen right now? That just makes it really annoying to use my friggin' Siren over here, because her best attacks are special based, or her only really good attack is special based. Oh well. I guess it is a brave nature, so I can sort of go with it. The Woobat's probably not going to threaten me too much. Gotta be completely honest here, I don't think it's going to threaten me that much. So yeah, Astonish. Air Cutter's not going to do a whole lot because it's a Woobat, so yeah, they're not that powerful. I mean, Air Cutter's a decent move, but it's still not going to damage me very much. So that's pretty fantastic for me. Yeah, that's obviously Woobat down, and Siren gets another level up, so I probably don't have to use her for a little bit too. How about that? Yes, it is over already. So yeah, good for you. You're kind of there. And you just keep on running for the savior. Anyway, I need to very quickly change something, so I'll be back in one quick sec. And there we go. I just forgot to set the priority of the emulator to be slightly higher, so yeah, I mean, I noticed that there is frame drops at times, and hey, a Firestone, that's kinda cool. Yeah, I do notice the frame drops and whatnot, and I do sort of want to avoid them as much as I can, but not always gonna be possible. Anyway, Mattress is hopefully gonna help us catch a Pokemon fairly soon. I'm looking to see what other items are available, but we're gonna have a trainer fight first. Apparently, I thought that was gonna be an encounter there, but apparently this ranger wants to battle before that happens. Mattress is of course a good general choice for this sort of area, because a lot of trainers are gonna have stuff that Mattress is good against. I don't think Ducklet is actually one of them, sadly, but I hopefully will survive. I'm pretty sure, even though it might have a grass, not a grass, what am I talking about? It might have a flying attack on the special side, which I'm a little bit worried about, but I think I should be able to survive it if it does get a shot off on me. But, I mean, it is only a Ducklet, and I know this gen is very high in attack power in general, but Ducklet's not that strong. Well, I mean, it's not going to have Air Slash at this point. It would be Air Cutter, and I think Air Cutter is weak enough that I would be able to take it. So, well, here's hoping I don't even have to worry about that, but knowing Sleep in this gen and how it is actually a turn less, I probably will, so that kind of sucks. But anyway, a +1 Grass Knot. Grass Knot's not very strong against Ducklet, obviously, because it is kind of... Oh god, it's well no, Aerial Ace is on the physical side, so... Yeah, I can take Aerial Ace pretty easily. I say pretty easily, that still did quite a lot of damage, but... You might wonder why... damn. You might have been wondering why I was going for the... Aerial Ace there, not the Aerial Ace, the Sleep Powder instead of Grass Knot. It was mostly because I didn't think Grass Knot was going to kill from there. But it would kill from here, so that's okay. Yeah, because Grass Knot didn't exactly do half damage last time, so that's why I just basically, you know, went for the Sleep Powder, because I had a 75% chance of disabling it so that it wouldn't hurt me again. Speed is crucial for burn treatment, this is very true. But yeah, I figured I'd have more chance of not taking another hit if I went for Sleep Powder, and it backfired, so hooray! Just gonna use the fresh water I've got, because honestly, I could go back and heal stuff, but chances are I'm gonna end up running into a wild Pokemon before that happens, because you know, kind of the grass over here, I don't want to fight you right now. I will fight him later, but I want to catch a Pokemon first, so... Pokemon, please, for capture. This will be legit if it comes up. And Hypno is creepypasta that I cannot catch. So I will be back when I can catch something. Well now, you are something I can catch. I got one of these in my old playthrough as well, just later on in the game, and it was rather interesting. My concern now is that it's probably got self-destruct, which means it's probably going to be fairly difficult to catch. But if I can catch it... Oh god, no, don't miss with sleep... no, this is not a good start. Yeah, that sort of sucks. I mean, I can take the self-destruct, but then it will sort of just... Why are you doing this to me? Freaking mudslap shenanigan stuff. Fine. If you're really going to be that way to me, then I guess I am just going to have to switch out to somebody who doesn't care about your mudslapping shenaniganery. Because seriously, I don't know what level it learns self-destruct at. I know it's somewhere around here. So if it has self-destruct right now, then I'm in a lot of trouble. But if it doesn't, then hooray, I guess. I don't know. I know Nightshade is not gonna kill. Obviously, it's got Psybeam. That's actually quite good for just now. Yeah, that's surprisingly nice. It can take another one of those, surprisingly. Actually has a bit more HP than I thought it would, but okay. Can take another one of them quite happily, and then I should just be able to catch it. Obviously I would have liked to have put it to sleep, but it just decided, no, I ain't going to sleep. You see, my eyes are already closed, therefore I don't need to go to sleep. Ultra Ball, probably not necessary from here, but for the threat of it possibly having self-destruct, I'm just going to go straight for it. I should be able to catch it with an Ultra Ball from here. Because Ultra Balls are pretty special, man. They are fairly awesome. There we go. So yeah, we get ourselves a Baltoy, which I don't know if I'm going to train it until later in the game. But having said that, it might... Well, it's probably a bit weak for just now, and it evolves at like level 30 something, so I may not use it for a while. Especially considering I will have Nidoran when it fully evolves. I will have that for, you know, my ground type. So it's sort of a bit of a mix between Solasis and Nidoran at the moment, actually. I'm gonna go with the name that we had on stream before, and I'm just gonna call it Shanghai because I'm uncreative enough, and whilst I usually do try and avoid the strict Toho ref and stuff, it's not all, it's not only a Toho ref, so yeah, I'll go with that. Item-wise, where is this? One-step encounter thing. Of course I can't catch it again, but damn it, man. The item was in there, okay, I was sort of not entirely sure, but yeah, it is just in that spot, so I should probably have put repels on here, but I'm just not going to, because this guy is going to turn... What is it with the rangers and being able to turn around just as soon as I'm actually facing the direction that they're in? That's kind of ridiculous, and you do not have a Karibo hairstyle, so you are not really jaded, seriously. Darumaka, kind of a base 95 or so attack, and it's got hustle, so being a fire type, I do not want to stay in here. So Aquafino is just going to come in here and wreck face, because that's what Aquafino generally does against fire types. So I'm sort of hoping that Fire Punch would miss here, and it does. Yay for hustle. So yeah, because even with a resistance, coming off of its base attack, a stab Fire Punch would have hurt. So I'm kind of glad that I didn't get hit by that. And then Razor Shell can just do its thing and just kind of murderize it completely, because that's what it does. 200 experience is not a whole lot, but it's perfectly fine. Blitzel, I don't want to stay in against the Blitzel, and no, it's got Shockwave, and that's just bad days. It's probably got Flame Charge as well, so I'm just going to go into Spider Pig. It's my general damage dealer, obviously. And yeah, I mean, Dweevil would have been hit by the fire attacks, so... Thunder Wave! No! You're not supposed to Thunder Wave me on the Switch, god damn it. Well, I guess it's okay, really. I should still be able to take it out in one hit of Flame Charge anyway, I would have thought. Shockwave is not going to do ridiculous amounts of damage, because it's neutral. Yeah, that's perfectly tolerable. And it is still quite a lot of damage compared to what I would like to take. But considering I one-hit KO it and I didn't get power hacks, I think that's perfectly acceptable. So, yeah. Man, still having to mute my mic for coughing quite a lot here as well. It's pretty depressing. Whatever. Aquafina wants to learn Water Pulse. That is better than Water Gun, so we will most definitely take that. 5 less PP, it's 1.5 times as strong at 60 base power, and it has a 20% confusion rate, which is the most annoying thing in the world, so definitely gonna teach that. So that's good. Mouth dry. I like these guys a lot. I do like the fact that they give berries out as well, even if I basically never use them, it's still nice to have them anyway. Yes, if a Pokemon gets burned, it hurts their physical attack, it halves it, so it's kind of very, very annoying. Now, is there an item down here at all? I think there is somewhere. Yes, there is! This is what I was looking for, TM39 Rock Tomb. Remember when I said this game is very good at giving you the items and stuff that, or the tools necessary to beat the next gym leader? That's one of the big ones, right there, and this whole place actually is one of the big things to beat the next gym leader, but we'll see that when we get there. So, yeah, let's not say any more of that. I think going around this way probably has the least amount of sand, but still encounters on the very first Pokemon thing here. It's an Ninkada. You actually fit here pretty damn well, dude, because you're a grounded bug type. They need to make an actual grounded bug type. I don't care if it would be a terrible typing, it still would be hilarious. A grounded bug are relatively good offensive typing, so maybe it wouldn't be a bad type to have. I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, the Rock Tomb TM, since I didn't really mention it too much, it's only 50 base power and 80 accuracy, but it's a rock attack that always lowers speed. So it is still pretty good, even though it's only 50 base power and the accuracy is kind of sketchy. It's still decent. I don't know for the most of the rock types. I think they're slow enough where Rock Tomb is probably not going to help over, say, Rock Throw, which is a bit more accurate, or especially Smackdown, which is a new rock attack in this gen which has 100% accuracy. So maybe for rock types themselves it's not the best move, but as a generic coverage move, early game it's okay. I mean, again, later game, when you've got, say, Rock Slide or Stone Edge as coverage options, it's probably not so good. Tranquil, why have you got a bird in the desert? That makes no sense whatsoever. I mean, I know you can have vultures and stuff, but this ain't no goddamn vulture, this is a freaking pigeon. Why have you got a pigeon in the desert? Pigeons don't belong in deserts, also it's freaking flying type, and I don't really have anything good to take it on with. What have you got on? You've got the Eviolite on you. Let's see if you can take a hit here and outspeed, because if you can outspeed, then I'll probably be okay with sending you in. Ha ha! Screw you and your detection shenanigans. Well, I outspeed, so that's a good start. Electro Web, I would be surprised if this doesn't one-hit kill, just because my special attack is boosted. But it doesn't quite. Okay, that's a bit surprising. But you know what? Why did you roost? You only had sandstorm damage. Why the hell did you roost? What was the point of that? Tranquil is the second most annoying Pokemon in these games because its natural learn set is pretty much Detect, Roost and Air Slash. That's pretty much the only moves that it has which are half decent. But why the hell did it roost? What was the point? It lost 1/16th of its health. Oh man, better roost when I'm gonna lose that 1/16th at the end of the turn anyway. Seriously, why? Why would you do that? It's just such a waste. Anyway, even if it is a big waste, I'm just gonna heal up here again anyway, because why not? I mean, I've got the ability to, so might as well heal that little bit of damage off, because, well, Dweevil's not exactly that sturdy, as we've seen already, so I might need that health. Anyway, going to have an encounter with this trainer over here as well. Countless feelings infused stuff. I don't really feel much for the ruins at all, to be completely honest. What I feel for is kicking your ass, because seriously. Dwebble's Bug and Rock, which is somewhat interesting. I don't have a super effective attack against it, and I don't know if it has Bug Bite or anything. I could just switch out to Aquafino, because of course Aquafino's got water attacks, and water is one of the two weaknesses that Bug and Rock has. But I think I should be okay against it. And really, since it's not an evolved Pokemon, I don't want to, switch out too much anyway. And the fact of it is, Dwebble means it's probably got Sturdy, so it would survive one single hit anyway. How much does a Grass Knot do? That is a good question. It actually does a relatively good amount. This is despite the fact of it being a Bug and Rock type, it has a special defense boost from the Sandstorm, because Rock types for some reason get a special defense boost in Sandstorm. So yeah, that actually is quite good. Quite a nice amount, and Rock Smash can finish it from here, so hooray! Yeah, I can appreciate that. It's a fairly decent kill. And of course I get a level up, which is nice. Do I learn any new moves yet? No, it's probably in 1 or 2 levels time that I would learn my next move. And I don't know if I'm gonna teach it, actually, because of the TM which I got before. I don't know if it's worth it, but we'll see. CF-san, don't need go goggles here. That is a reference from Hoenn, as it says there. Reference to Gen 3, because the Gen 3 Sandstorm place you needed to have go goggles if you wanted to actually go in there, because it blinded your eyes apparently. Whereas we in the Unova region are tough cookies and whatnot, and we don't need no stinking, thing known as a goggle set for it. We could take it with our bare eyes or something, I don't know. It's a terrible idea. You should always have some sort of eye protection if you're going to be in a sandstorm. But if you're going to be in a sandstorm, then what the hell is your problem in the first place? I don't know. Why would you ever willfully go into a sandstorm like that? I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can get Dweevil up a level here. Because Dweevil's kind of a bit far behind compared to everybody else. And, well, far behind is only 2 levels, but still, 2 levels is still somewhat significant, all things considered. So yeah, let's see if I can get this leveled up. I mean, these psychics... Oh, Yamask is actually sort of resistant to what I was going to do. I was going to say, hey, these psychics are probably going to have psychic types that are bug weak. So yay for bug bite. But then the dude has a Yamask, and that's kind of not bug weak, that's bug resistant. There's a big difference. But Electro Web, I would expect to still to hit KO with the Sandstorm. Except it doesn't, because Yamask is actually pretty good defensively. I thought Yamask wasn't nearly as good at special defense as it was physical. Apparently it's really good at both. So that kind of sucks, because Nightshade is decent constant damage. It's not going to be able to kill me in one shot from here, but I am going to have to switch out in the next Pokemon, so that's pretty lame. And Will-O-Wisp is going to go for the burn, which it does get, but the burn is going to do less damage than Nightshade, so I'm okay with that. But it does mean I lose a lot of HP at the end of turns. That sucks. But I can stay in and kill it, and then switch out in the next Pokemon, so that's okay. Yeah, I should be fine to do that. So the next Pokemon is going to be... what now? Munna! Yeah, that sucks, because I'd have liked to have stayed in against this and just bug bit it to death, but I guess Siren's gonna see fit to do stuff. As I did say, I'm going to be ditching Wisp for now. You know, if I need to use it later, then I will, but for now, it's too risky. It just can't take the hits. Speaking of can't take the hits, god damn it, crits! Ah, why? Well, I think Hex will be a 2-hit KO anyway, so hopefully if I don't get critted again... Or that can happen, and then it just doesn't bother attacking me. So yeah, it can just die to the Sandstorm now. Fantastic. The one problem about being in the Sandstorm route especially is that it's... You've got to go ahead and switch out and all of that, and then just heal a lot, which sucks. So I guess I'm gonna be healing again, and I'll meet you when I've healed again. Yay! Oh wait, no, there's an item over here. Gotta grab the item, man, because it's fresh water. How do you put fresh water? I guess it's bottled, isn't it? I was gonna say, how do you put fresh water in a desert like this? But it's in a bottle, so it probably works. Still, who would leave fresh water lying around in a desert? That makes no sense. I am trying to minimize my wild encounter routes here, so there we go, that's fine. Oh boy, more trainer fighting! Heck yeah, you're a psychic. Yeah, you don't even need to be a psychic to tell that I'm a trainer. Seriously? I actually quite like the psychic sprites in this game. Gothita! This is a Pokemon I can bug bite to all hell and back. Gothita is really creepy, actually, I've got to say. I think in Black is actually the game that Gothita would normally be in, so that's rather fitting. But anyway, Bug Bite, super effective. My physical attack is not as good as my special, but it's not terrible, so it still does a respectable amount of damage. And Embargo stops me from using items. I think that negates my EV light as well, but it doesn't make a difference because I'm going to be killing it this turn anyway, so yay for Bug Bite. Later on I will get a special type bug attack, but for just now Bug Bite's a respectable move, so I'm perfectly okay with having it. And Dweevil being another level up is good, because, you know, it's Dweevil. It needs to be as high a level as it can be, because seriously. Dweevil's awesome, man, that's all we need to say. You are also somebody I fight, right? Yes, okay. Lots of trainer fights. I probably am not even going to get to do Relic Castle just now, actually, unless there's... I think there is actually very little to do in Relic Castle right now. There might be a couple of items to get, there's a few trainers to fight, but beyond that, there's not a whole lot to do. So it might be something I could do this run, but this video, sorry, but I might just leave it for the next one. Wow, Maratus actually survives a bit more than I thought, but it's got Mega Drain anyway, so I'm gonna have to free hit KO it. Just kinda terrible, but Mega Drain because I resist it thanks to Bug typing. Did I mention Bug Electric is an amazing type set, by the way? Because it's totally an amazing type set. Yeah. But yeah, I think I'll just do Relic Castle next time, and then I'll sort of be able to transition that into Nimbasa, you know, the city. So that's okay. We'll be able to do that. So I'll just clear out everything on the outside because that makes sense to do, and then next time we won't have Sandstorm to worry about all the time because freaking Sandstorm is annoying. So yay. I'll probably also teach Rock Tomb in between videos as well, but I don't know who I can teach that to at the moment. I mean, I could teach it to Spider Pig, I suppose, which would be quite a good idea. And then I think the others that I would want to teach it to, I might have to evolve first. Anyway, Super Potion, that's maybe a bit more reasonable than a silly fresh water to have out here. I don't know. I should be using my dowsing machine. Why am I not using dowsing? I thought there was another... I must have picked up the item over here last time. I think there's another item around... Yes, there's another item around here somewhere. So... That's somewhat useful as an ether. So, good times. Here's another way. Is that another way into the castle, or is that just... I don't even know. Heart Scale will be useful later, definitely. So, glad to have that. Is there any more trainer fights in here? Or is it just that? Did I fight you already? Yes, I did. That's fine. Right, okay, so that was the side where I got burned. And I think that is basically everything. So, yeah, the recording is 28 minutes as it is, and I don't particularly want to drag this out any longer, so I think I will just save Relic Castle for next time. Yeah, this is the exit point, not the entrance, so obviously it's all still Relic Castle, so I can't catch another Pokemon there, but we will probably just take care of this bit next time. So, this has been Gamer Cal playing Pokemon Black, Random Nuzlocke, and when we convene, I guess, next time, we will do Relic Castle. So, yeah, Relic Castle, Summon Nimbasa, all good stuff. Join us for that next time.